guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about acne scarring and the best way to go about treating acne scarring or diminishing it. I know acne scarring is one of the more difficult skin conditions to treat, so I did want to quickly go over the different types of acne scarring and the best way to go about treating them, just so then that way if you guys are currently suffering from that, you're not wasting your money on products that claim that you're going to get results and they're going to take away your acne scars, and in reality you're just wasting your money. So I have my little notes here. So I'm going to go over it. I'm going to go over the three different types as far as severe, moderate, and mild types of acne scarring. So the first one that I'm going to go over is going to be the ice pick scarring. So for those of you who know what that is or don't know, ice pick scarring essentially looks like little tiny wells into the skin. So essentially you had acne, typically there's cystic acne. A lot of times they get that way from picking. So you pick up the acne scars and it creates a well inside the skin, so it looks like if someone took a mini ice pick and then they just like essentially picked at your skin, it kind of looks like just like a little triangle. So that is one of the more severe cases of acne scarring and one of the more difficult. I do want to put a disclaimer down here that most places won't treat your acne scarring until you're acne free. Reason being is that you can potentially reinfect the area if you still have cystic acne, and they're working on treating your acne scars. So if you guys want a separate video on how to clear up acne in order to move on to the next level of taking care of acne scars, give me a thumbs up or leave a comment on suggestions of any acne videos you want me to do in the future. So acne scarring. So in my opinion, as an esthetician and someone who's worked in dermatology offices, I believe that the best way, in my opinion, to treat acne, pick acne scarring is a treatment called TCA Cross. So TCA Cross stands for trichloractic acid. They use a really high percentage, like a 70%, sometimes even higher, anywhere to 80%. And essentially what they do is they take a toothpick and they essentially break off the toothpick, they dip it in the acid, and they go in and they jab inside every single scar. So what happens is it causes, bubble isn't the best word, but essentially it causes trauma to the skin. The collagen is rushed to there and it helps create new skin. So essentially it's evening out the skin tone. So they're taking the acid and instead of putting it all over your face, they're only doing it inside the pickaxe marks. And what happens is it causes the skin to rise in that area, it causes new skin growth. So if the skin inside the well is rising, it essentially evens it out. And then later on you'll go and you'll resurface the entire face once that's done. I've seen derms do it. It's something that you can only really get done at a dermatology office or a medical spa if the nurses are trained in doing that. I really do like it. I think that it's one of the better treatments out there. If you are of tanner skin tone, even my skin tone or darker, I would definitely recommend speaking to your physician about going on a melanin suppressant, so then that way you don't have any hypopigmentation spots. And essentially hypopigmentation is permanent white spots where the melanin is destroyed and that can never be repaired. So that's something to keep in mind. That would probably be the best treatment. The second best, in my opinion, is microneedling with PRP, the platelet-rich plasma. I'm sure you guys have seen it all over Instagram. So essentially microneedling is causing trauma to the skin. They take little needles and they go over your entire skin, and then they apply your essentially stem cell growth type plasma from your blood, and they put that onto the surface of your skin so your skin can absorb it. So that's a really good one. Essentially it's doing the same thing in the sense that it's causing trauma, making it to where the cells need to rush to that area and repair your skin, so it's helping it move along faster. So those are the two in my opinion, that I think would be the best for acne scarring. Honestly, if you can research in your area. So the first treatment is called the TCA cross treatment, and then the second one is called microneedling. So that is for severe acne scarring. Moving on to moderate. So moderate acne scarring would be more like pigmentation. This is typically common in girls that can produce darker melanin but are lighter skin. Kind of like myself, people of Indian descent, Arabic descent, Hispanic descent, even Italian. Essentially people that have dark hair, dark eyes, but light skin. Essentially same thing, you're either popping your acne or picking at it, and essentially it leaves a mark. Even I have a couple of them. They've lightened over time, but it's something that happens when you pick or you pop and you don't pop correctly, or you use too much pressure and it leaves a pigmentation mark. That is a little bit easier to treat. The best treatment in my opinion for that are chemical peels. If you have darker skin tone, anywhere from Indian to even African American, one of the best peels out there that I would recommend would be the VI peel, and I'll list that below. VI peel is a medical grade peel. You can only receive that at dermatology or med spas. It's typically a more expensive peel, but it is protected and specifically designed for people of darker skin tones, because it is a buffered peel, which essentially means it has ingredients in it that don't really affect, that are like melanin suppressants, and it really helps prevent you from having any hypopigmentation. So that, in my opinion, would be probably the best. Is chemical peels in general for darker skins, or really any skin tone. VI peel. If you are a lighter skin, you could do Jesners, you could do TCAs, you can do really any type of peel, but the TCAs and the Jesners I think would be amazing. And then of course you want to follow up with skin brightening, like skincare products, vitamin C's, hydroquinones, things like that. And then lastly, for like really mild type, essentially it's the same thing with the pigmentation. Sometimes for really mild acne scarring, you just have a couple, like myself, I have like one or two on the jawline, and then I have like one on this side. So I have like 3, maybe 4 acne scars from when I was a teenager, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know picking was bad. And with that, you could honestly just do peels every once in a while instead of a series, like for moderate acne scarring. Or if it's really just light, honestly the best and most effective way would be serums, using brightening serums, vitamin C's, like I said, or even retinols would be great. Anything that's going to help slough off the skin. So essentially you're exfoliating, and that's going to be the best way, is brightening products and lots of exfoliation. So yeah, I honestly think that's it. It was a short and sweet video. If you have any questions, or you want me to go into further detail on any of the things that I talked about in this video, please leave me a comment below, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.